Okay, welcome my viewers to another teacup reading. Thank you for joining me and your support. Okay, let's move these. I'm just going to try and draw a card. I'm not a tarot reader. Yes, I can read the cards, they're not my focus. 10 of Wands. Wands are an action card. 10 is too much. Basically, it boils down back to number 1, if you know numerology. It's an ending. So, you've got the blue skies, you've got the dry fields that he's walking along. But there is green, sorry. There are the green fields in the background. And even though they look small and out of reach, they're reachable. So, are you starting again? Are you starting fresh? Are you starting to grow things? Let's have a look and see what your cup has to say. Leaving a little behind. Okay, thank you very much for joining me today. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like button so that you may be informed when new readings are out. And please take what resonates and leave what doesn't, so that the messages can reach the right people. I'd like you to share. In the event that this reading does not belong to you, but you feel that it does resonate with maybe a neighbor or a friend or maybe a colleague, maybe even a family, distant family or something. I have to pick this up again because what I'm seeing in your cup here is hard work, burdens, and this is also, this field is dry. It's like he's carrying this heavy load. Remember what I said, nine is too much. Well, 10 is just, it's enough, but it's also starting over. It's starting over because when you add the 1 and the 0 together, you basically back to 1. And it's starting over. You're leaning on them, but yet they're not on the ground. It's like carrying a heavy weight. But it's because it's just too much. 10 is overabundance. But I also see growth. I see opportunities in the hill, in the background. So that hard work is gonna pay off. This hard work is definitely gonna pay off, and you're gonna reap the rewards. You're gonna have back-breaking moments, but it's gonna pay off. Long nights, rushing deadlines, and I don't know why I'm picking up statistics here and graphs and pie charts and things like that. Some kind of analyzing. For somebody that's in some kind of data analyst. I don't know why that came up, because I'm seeing analyzing all this information, all this data and these figures and these numbers. It's almost like an accountant. Figures, year-end numbers, A lot of hard work, but a lot of overtime, plenty time, dark time. I don't know what that means. Sometimes I get messages and I just say it as I see it. And what I saw when I say dark times is it was literally dark. It was dark outside. It was late at night, and it's papers all over the desk and calculator and numbers, and so maybe it's analyzing, maybe it's data but maybe it's your accounts and your accountant and your figures and tax season or something. I don't know. Year financials, year ends. I know it's not my business, year ends. It's only in June. But who knows? Yours could be now. I'm picking up a teepee. But I'm going to say a tent. It's outdoors. It's camping. It's taking a trip on the wild side. So even though I'm just picking up this little teepee in this tent I'm saying outdoors fun. I'm seeing sand and grass and trees and outdoors. I'm seeing hills and mountains. Well, they're not really mountains. They're more like just dry hills. Dry hills is what I'm seeing in my head. But definitely outdoors. I'm seeing a map. Somebody's studying a map and plotting out a route. So this car is overloaded and packed up and ready to go. Definitely a long trip, a holiday. I'm also picking up a cacti, which is dryness. It is telling me desert. It's telling me dry hills. It's telling me, dry desert. I don't know if you can pick up the cacti here. The cacti here. Cactus. Definitely dry hills. Don't be doing too much of the tequila. Just a joke. Okay. I'm also picking up an anchor. Now, an anchor I'm going to see as you go out on your little rowboat with your fishing nets and your fishing line and your baits, and you throw your anchor down and you cast your net out. It is reaping in, it's bringing in what you have cast out to catch. There are two balls here, and balls to me represent things that are overcoming obstacles. They bounce over the obstacles. They roll under cars. They roll around. They bounce over things. It's overcoming. It's so I'm seeing an overcoming of problems. So there definitely will be an overcoming for some of you to some issues and problems that you've had. There's a rainbow, and the rainbow is bright right across the sky while this net is out gathering its fish. If you are an actual fisherman, then I'm going to say that you're going to have a really good catch. And if you're looking to grab Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, it could also be a really good catch. So this hard work, there is a rainbow. There's a rainbow at the end. It might be hard to see it now because of this hard work, and this is not the accountant person. This is somebody really grinding it to get a business off the ground, or to get those deals in, to get that to reach that target in sales, things like that. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Just even though it doesn't look like it, it's gonna happen. That rainbow is there. It's hard to see, but it will. Sometimes you kind of like hold yourself down. You weigh yourself down. You weigh yourself down. You weigh yourself down. Put some of those things aside and carry smaller loads. Don't overburden yourself with everything all at once, because that too can just be backbreaking. So try ease up on the pressure you put on yourself. And if you feel that your boss or a work colleague or even a partner is putting too much pressure on you, then you need to sit down and actually discuss it and say, it's just too much. We need to slow our pace and achieve our goals, but not rush into them, because we're going to trip up on our own feet and make silly mistakes. So that is the news that I've got for those that are just burning the candle at both ends. Carrying that heavy load alone. You don't have to. So let it go. Let go some of it. Maybe delegate, or don't be afraid to say, it's just too much. I'm sorry. I'm not going to work all this overtime and not be compensated fairly, although the people that I'm looking at, you just keep working, you just keep working, you just keep pushing. There's definitely a turnabout, definitely a turnabout. That arrow is turning, it's turning. Numbers, only really picking up 4. No other real big jump outs in the number line. So money's going to come and money's going to go. It's sort of just like a come and go. But there will be some savings. You're seeing your savings growing slowly. It's not a big lump sum all at once, but all these little bits that are adding up. So it is climbing. It is going up. It's not going up as fast as you'd like, but they definitely are going up. And they'll keep going up. They'll just keep going up. And that star. That's light in the darkness. That's saying success and prospering. Okay. So there is success, there is prospering, there is light in the darkness. Hang in there, my friends. Please may I ask you to hit that bell and subscribe, and don't forget to like this, because it will help with the algorithm of new people seeing my readings. Thank you very much for your time, and I will see you soon with another teacup. Enjoy.